Digital Deja Vu.
Turn the music up.
Yeah, I still cry. I know you probably looking at me like, damn, this nigga rock his pussy. So you ain't never seen this pain. I said it that day, dog, I will never be the same. Shine your light down. You shine, I shine, I shine, you shine. I know it's time to grind. I know, it's work to do, but I'm hurting, dude. Luckily, Raquel came and gave me a purpose suit. Pictures on my wall had your boy in a worse mood. But what I'm supposed to take him down? What kind of jerk is you? When my energy low, I get a surge from you. Listen to some of your verses. Ooh, brother, you still inspire me from the other side. Even from the grave, you still have for the reason that I'm a beast. I am gon' be best rapper alive since the best rapper died. Heavy's the torch, but I got no choice, I'ma have to shine.
Life's bittersweet. Can't put a price. What you mean to me? You live on in the industry, in these streets. My baby girl came on time and gave new life to me. Shine down, shine down, shine down, shine down, shine down, oh, shine down. Got my baby girl here and all these memories.
I know you want me to hold it down, son. Yeah. I'ma try, I can't lie. I'm kinda fucked up since my partner died. Can't decide right from wrong, night from morn. Seem like Rock the man be fighting the monster. It's like, sometimes I wanna rap right through your song. Sometimes I wanna throw this rap shit right in the garbage. Sometimes I feel like dying a martyr, but I can't when I look in the eyes of my daughter. This shit is painful. She'll never get to know what fun is, uncle. I'ma use your jokes as much as I want to. I ain't one to accept the fact that in the book of me ain't no more chapters in this book with P. But fuck it, you still inspire me from the other side. Even from the grave, you still have for the reason that I am a beast. I am gon' be best rapper alive since the best rapper died. Heavy's the torch, but I got no choice, I'ma have to shine.
Life's bittersweet. Can't put a price. What you mean to me? You live on in the industry, in these streets. My baby girl came on time and gave new life to me. Shine down, shine down, shine down, shine down, shine down, oh, shine down. Got my baby girl here and all these memories.
Yo, what's up, motherfuckers? Yeah. Oh, no, first off. No, first off, I'm Cash, you know what I mean? This well, I was going to say the first homosexual on the show, but that would be inaccurate because our guest, our host,
I'm a lesbian.
Our co-host is that. I know. That's why I stopped.
She's the first gay host.
That's why I stopped.
There you go. Yep.
I mean, because
Besides Ellen.
Cash isn't officially out of the closet yet.
Oh, sure. Anyway.
The gender barrier on the
Anyway, as
I'm
Perez
Cash
here.
in this motherfucker, as you guys know if you watch the show. This is my funny looking co-host, Nabi Reality. He's really a Muppet, but
The creator.
then we got S. Perez in the building,
Yo,
you know what I'm
yo,
saying?
yo.
And we got Deuce in the house, you know what I mean? Look.
He was real excited. He was like, yeah. And then
he don't like me.
Yeah, man.
I don't mean nothing.
Oh, you're the cool.
He said, I mean,
They said Joe used to beat his kids because they had a nose like him.
mm,
And they used to hate him because they had a nose like him.
you gotta turn him up. You know what I mean?
Everybody out there in
He's 4.
Facebook world,
Turn him up.
www.uzd.world.com
2. All the way up.
or anything else like that. You know what I mean? Like, make sure y'all are tuning in. Check out the actual stream on www.uzd.world.com. Make sure you check us out. You rock with us. You know what I mean? You around there, rocking with us and all of that. So, you know, we in here like we are every Thursday, 6:30 to 8 o'clock p.m.
Little technical difficulties today, though.
We good. Behind schedule, but we back.
Yep.
Happy belated Martin Luther King Day. You know what I'm saying? Got niggas sat in the crib watching Maury and Summer.
Y'all can check out,
Got familiar and
y'all can
shit.
check out the studio. You know what I mean? The guests in the building. You see us on the screen right there. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Check
yep,
us out
yep,
here,
yep.
Live in the chop shop. We got BX on the G's in the building. You know what I mean?
Go on deck, go on deck.
So we made some changes to the chop shop, some format. We got the new host, S. Perez.
Yep.
New year 2018. We've been here.
Bringing in that new year.
We've
Yep.
been here 2 years now. 2 years strong in the chop shop. You know, and we appreciate everybody. We appreciate everybody that you know, supports the chop shop. Everybody that shares the flyer, share the post. We're a very organic, grassroots show. We don't tag mad people in our posts. We don't ask everybody to follow us and stuff like that. And that's not a shot at anybody. I'm just saying that we don't do that. We have a different format and the way that we go about it. So every share, every like counts. So we won't beg you for it, but we do appreciate you sharing the post. Actually, if you go on my page, Nabi Wilkinson, I actually just shared the actual stream. Because if you watch the real stream, you can see the whole table, not just the Facebook stream. You know what I mean? And you know, we got the new camera over here. You can see it.
Yep.
Fly shit, you know what I mean?
You can see it
It's
right
more
there.
futuristic.
Futuristic right there.
I'm saying
It's a
camera
mic.
attached to the
There's a
mic.
camera attached to it. We got the real technology right there. You know what I mean? What's going on? Shout out to
It's pretty
everybody
dope. I need one of those.
Shout out to everybody that's tuned in and everybody. You know, last week we had somebody from Serbia checking over in Europe, Eastern Europe. So they were checking in from Serbia. You know, shout out to our people in Colombia, everybody in Italy, all the people in the UK. You know, actually we have a YouTube page, and 28% of our audiences is from Iceland. Other countries. It's only like 20 people in Iceland, so that means.
Yo, speaking of that other country
That
shit,
means
yo.
like 10% of them.
Yo.
Well, believe it or not, like.
Yo, what's your take on that motherfucking shithole country shit this dude talking about? You know what I'm saying? Dude Donald Trump talk about Haiti, Africa, shithole countries. You ain't hear
He
about
said it
that?
was. He said it was a shithole. Oh man, I ain't hear about that.
Isn't that how on a lower level? Isn't that how racist white people talk about any neighborhood where there's minorities?
The problem is none of them was president.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
But I kind of like the fact that in the sense that Donald Trump is president, because it brought out some of the ignorance and some of the things that people hide racism.
Nigga, he called the country that Jill fucking from a shithole country. They call a country that Ryan's is from.
He got a bad run altogether. Like that's what I think.
Dog. Imagine if Obese would have said some shit like that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Fuck out of here, yo.
I think that Donald Trump. I think that there's a lot of people that think like him that weren't as vocal about their racist tinted views that came more out with it. Like you know, like the saying says, don't let your president get you fucked up. Because you say that stupid shit around me. You know what I mean? Like it's gonna be a problem if you say that around me.
Nigga, don't listen to your president. He's on Shynin. He will get you hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely tripping, man.
He's smoking that monkey.
That's for sure. So
Yeah, man. They got the meteor that hit Michigan.
That was crazy.
That's me. You know what I mean?
How big was it?
Shit, I don't know. You see? I didn't see it. The guy wasn't.
You know what I'm saying? They say it was massive. Was it like?
No, I think it was that big.
It was shit. It was big enough to cause like a type earthquake type shit.
Right in Detroit, because it was shit.
It was like a little bit outside of Detroit.
Yeah, like it was Taylor, Michigan. You know what I'm saying? But that shit was Wayne County, which is in the same county area as Detroit.
So
the earthquake was in Detroit actually.
So does that debunk the whole flat Earth theory? Because they believe it's like a glass dome over the flat Earth, and we can't.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Why are there so many people that believe that the world is flat? Like,
I don't know. That's an argument that goes on for days.
Fucking thing.
First of all, B.O.B. didn't start that. A lot of people. Listen. But you can't really be surprised. Listen to this, Cash. Right? You can't really be surprised that there are people in the world that believe that the Earth is flat. Did you know that 8%, or it's like 8 or 9% of, I think it's Americans, 8 or 9% of Americans believe that chocolate milk comes from brown cows?
What the?
No, that's a real.
What's the percentage?
8 or 9% of Americans believe that chocolate milk comes from a brown cow. That's real statistics.
That 8% was on Sherm. Was that high?
I don't think it's that high
You can
neither.
look it up. You can look it up. No, it's like 8%. I saw the figure.
We gotta think about it. 8%.
I saw. Listen.
That's a lot of
Hey, yeah, you know what I mean?
Oh well.
Like, how do you
That's
have
it.
Yeah, that's what
how
I'm
do you have a
saying.
conversation with somebody that thinks that chocolate milk comes from brown cows?
Them motherfuckers probably also think that black woman's breast milk is chocolate too.
Yeah.
And they probably people,
Chocolate
those are
Similac.
the
Black
same
black
people-
babies. That's why black babies so good at. That's why black guys are so good at basketball and sports. They grew up on
Oh
chocolate.
my God.
Chocolate Similac.
Yo, those are the same people that believe that AIDS came from Africans having sex with monkeys, right?
That's fine. It could happen.
That's not how it went down.
It could have happened. Come on now.
First. I don't want to go into a big thing about it, but did you ever see the actual research on it, like the real research of the history?
You seen it?
I've studied it before. I looked it up.
Okay, what happened?
All right, so real
Uh-oh.
quick.
No, it's not gonna be real quick. Every time we say
Real
it's not gonna be
quick.
Well,
You mean 30 minutes?
But we're gonna deal with it.
So real quick. So there were three locations.
3 little monkeys.
There were three locations. You know, you could. If you was white, he's using the fact that he's black to get away with that. So there were 3 locations throughout the continent of Africa, because a lot of white people and just ignorant Americans think Africa's a country, but it's a continent. So in 3 different locations throughout Africa, there was the first major outbreak and the first outbreak ever of the first recorded cases of AIDS really recorded were in Africa, and they were in three locations throughout the continent. These same 3 locations where the first outbreak of HIV and AIDS came from were the same exact location that these German scientists had these labs, and they did a couple documentaries on it. There was a dude that like spoke up about it, and he mysteriously killed himself. Like guys exploding these elite pedophiles these days, they're mysteriously killing themselves. Blunt trauma to the head and then hanging themselves. They shot themselves 3 times, threw themselves out a window. You know, those kind of guys. So these scientists, they try to deny. They found the labs. The labs are 100% found, but they were shut down and everything. The labs are still there. The scientists were interviewed and they all denied it. They said they were doing a different kind of thing. But check this out. Here's the 2 things that white people believe that AIDS is a manufactured construct and a population control, right? The 3 locations with the outbreaks and the same 3 locations where the labs were. You know what those 3 labs were doing officially and which they did?
Making AIDS?
They did that's what we really know. But I'm saying, you know what the official statement was?
Nah.
They were giving out flu vaccines to people who couldn't afford it for free. So they gave out all these flu vaccines, and all of a sudden people started popping up with AIDS. And they interviewed a couple of Africans that didn't really know much about, social media, didn't really know much about technology, really didn't know much about AIDS, other than that people get it and die. And they interviewed them, and they were talking about how these doctors used to pay them to capture monkeys. Because they would experiment injecting the monkeys.
So
They showed bodies. They showed graves with all these monkeys.
So speaking of monkeys, I want everybody intake on this.
Black joke, is it?
No, it's not a fucking black joke, stupid. Anyways,
You can't get away with that.
yes I could. I'm black. Anyway,
He's black.
You're almond color.
I'm Carmel.
You're a shade darker than high yellow.
Case nobody's black South African.
So go ahead, what you saying?
Nah, all right. So I want everybody to intake and how they feel about this, about the whole H&M thing. Coolest monkey in the jungle. Yeah.
Talk about how you feel, because we talked about
She wasn't.
All right. Yeah, I wasn't here. Yeah, last week I wasn't here. So after reading the mom's post and how she wasn't too crazy about it, I feel that she wasn't crazy about it because she got paid. Money talks. That's how I feel. Money talks. So she's like so H&M is trying to cover their ass, and they threw her in it, and it was basically like to tell the public like, oh, I'm not tripping over it, so you guys shouldn't trip over it. That was me, how I think. And like I'm thinking like, nah, they're just trying to cover their ass. She got paid more for that. 1, 2, come on, they knew what they were doing.
Yeah, they know what they were doing.
Coolest monkey in the jungle.
So Sean, I'm gonna put the only white guy in the crew. He had put up a post that what was that post, Sean?
Well, it's not only the fact that they put the coolest monkey in the jungle, but also took a white kid and put him like and he was a tiger.
So the other end of it is that Sean put up this post that somebody else posted, and what was it, Sean? It showed a white lady eating a cracker with cheese on it, and it said crackers love cheese, and it was a white lady saying that white people don't get all upset about this and that, and you don't see people raw. And sometimes there is a double standard when it comes to that racism, but I think the reason behind that is that white people have never in this country, even with the beginning of the country, even when they had servitude and they had soft slaves, what they call, because they were slaves but they worked off the debt and became free people, and they could become fucking mayors and governors and all that other shit. Black people couldn't do that. They couldn't take their skin off. So it's a different thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's like I know that I'm gonna get a lot of negative criticism for this, but I don't give a fuck. Like, there are racist black people. There's racist people in all nationalities.
Yeah.
But a good majority of what I've experienced to see as far as black racism is in reaction to racism that they feel. Not saying that they're innocent or
this is Paul Mooney interview, and he's like, you know what I'm saying, racism is an actual act. So he's like, yo, if I say I'm gonna kill you next time I see you, I'm gonna kill this person, but you never kill nobody, are you a killer? No. You're not. You're just talking shit. But when you if I say, oh man, fuck, this person, or fuck the Spanish people, or fuck this and that, I'm just talking. But if you actually put in action, you making laws to, keep a certain race down because of their color. That's real racism. That's like a real act of racism.
Instead of just your opinions on it.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you know what?
Because who cares if somebody's opinion?
Because if you really think about it, everybody is racist, even to their own people. You know what I mean? Like, man, look at them fucking crazy ass niggas over there, man. You know what I mean? Like,
you see that shit with your boy from Bishop Hendricken, the principal?
Yeah.
That nigga running his mouth, couldn't want to hit the camera.
Yeah, he been a principal of Bishop Hendricken for like 30, 40 years.
Like that black cop from, what was it, Boys in the Hood?
Yeah, I hate your black.
I hate my gun because it's black.
Oh yeah.
Now I have a problem with him.
Come on now. But it was crazy. Yeah, I watched it. Yeah.
Wait, he is a private camera. He wrote up on him. He was talking to somebody. He's
coming
through.
But at the same time,
and he was talking about black people.
He said he called niggas and Jews. He's just about niggas and Jews. You know what I'm saying? But everybody, a lot of people, when they're behind closed doors, they say some foul, ill shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? About different races, even to their own fucking race. When you think you're talking to somebody you can confide in. You know what I mean? So, you know what I'm saying? We all guilty of that shit.
We talked about this a few times on the Chop, because I said that as somebody who has a heritage that's black, white, and Latino, remember we talked about this, I have a distinct experience. Like, white people have said shit around me that they wouldn't say around you. Yeah. And Spanish people have said shit around me that they wouldn't say around white people. And black people have said things around me that they wouldn't say around white people.
Yeah, man. Right. Everybody a little bit racist, man. Like I said, even to your own fucking people.
Everybody experience some shit to get you mad.
Being all nationalities, the people that are the... I can't say who's the most racist, but I can say being somebody that's all three races.
Like I said, saying racist shit and performing racial acts is two different things.
Agreed.
You know what I mean? Like when you go out your way to make systematic racism, like saying black people can't come over here, or you can't do this, or you can't do that. Yeah. That's real racism. Yeah.
Honestly, I think it goes by the person. Really, it's not by like who, like the Spanish crew, the black crew, or whatever. It goes by the person. You know what I mean? Like the person. This is how it is to me. You're you, I'm me. If I'm that much racist and so dirty with my words. There's somebody out there in the world that's just like me. So there's a crew of us. You get what I'm saying? If it makes sense to you, that's what I'm trying to say.
But just to finish the point, and then we can move on. I wanted to say what I was trying to say real quick was that as somebody who has a very distinct experience that most people in this room wouldn't have because I'm triracial.
Ashy.
Yeah, I'm ashy, classy, and sassy.
Real ashy complexion.
He's eggshell white.
I'm ashy, classy, and sassy. So with me being triracial, I've seen whites, blacks, and Spanish people behind closed doors say racist shit. But I gotta say, with all honesty and no bias, out of all the races, the first people to speak racistly has always been white people. Has always been.
But the
minute you like somebody, the race comes into the conversation.
The crazy part about it is like Spanish, like a lot of South Americans, they don't like Dominicans and they don't like Puerto Ricans. And even in that culture.
Oh wait a minute! But some Puerto Ricans don't even like Dominicans, so it goes hand in hand. It's fucking crazy.
But the thing about this is right.
That's true too.
The thing about this is
right. That's true too.
The thing about this, right? The thing about this. You wasn't here. You wasn't here. You wasn't here when we went. You wasn't here when we went into this before, right? You wasn't. That's my man Jason.
What's up, man? He said he had a comment. He wants to speak on it a little bit.
Go ahead.
That shit extendo.
Alright, so the whole thing.
You gotta tap it. Come on.
No, you don't listen to him. He get his kicks off by seeing men tapping heads.
Grab that big black
Boss.
Shut your face up. You talking to a guy right now that I'm multilingual. German, Hindi, Spanish, Patois, and French. All right,
that's
so I'm on the inside too, but I'm a black man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Still, within the Puerto Rican community, me traveling and everything, I've been to Puerto Rico. So there's parts of Puerto Rico that say Louisa, Puerto Rico is a town.
A lot of the freed slaves, man.
You know what I'm saying? And Ponce is another point.
That's where Tego's from, right?
Tego, that's my boy.
So within that community, they have things like bomba, plena, African soul music. You know what I'm saying? Where they do African rhythms, African chants in Yoruba. And
that's directly African, just like in Cuba.
Just like in Cuba, you know, they still have fufu in Cuba.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So within that community, outside of that, a lot of Puerto Ricans don't recognize that community. And big shout out to Louisa because that place got.
And why do you think that is?
By the hurricane.
Do you think that's because they don't want to be a part of that heritage, or just they like blinded to it?
Well, I got one thing to say about that. I get what you're saying because my grandfather, who was a Puerto Rican, he was my skin color, but he didn't like darker Puerto Ricans.
Exactly.
So like I get what you're saying though, because Puerto Ricans will go on Puerto Ricans like, yo, I'm not with that, and like we're all freaking Spanish. Yeah, and we're all freaking Spanish, and it's like, what the hell?
Brazil, next to the United States, they have the highest black population.
That's true. No, that's true.
There's towns that's
that's true.
But
that's true.
African descent in Brazil. You understand? But in Puerto Rico, it's so ashamed that you can have one dark child and the rest of the child be light skinned, green eyes, and everything. And they was shown away from their child. Saying,
you're like the black sheep.
Yeah, you're the black sheep. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, I only could relate to that. Well, I could relate to that because look at my skin color as a Puerto Rican. We had to go through that. Like certain people of our family were like, "Oh, you're not Puerto Rican." You know what I mean?
You don't want to mess it up.
It's the same way. India is the same way. You know what I mean? And like
there is, so this is. I just want to real quick, and I'm gonna let you comment on this because this brother has a lot of insight. That's why I invited him here. But I just want to say because him and her weren't here for that deep conversation you and I had.
Was it deep?
It was real deep.
Was it deep?
Like that, right?
This
there.
guy.
Like,
the conversation.
Deeper than the pussy of a bitch speak.
The conversation came about with me talking about my travels in Latin America.
Oh wow, here we go.
And my studies. When I studied abroad.
An eagle stroker.
When I studied abroad, her name was Susan. I studied abroad with Susan. But no, but seriously, let me get to my point real quick so we can move on. So basically, remember me and Cash were talking about. I was talking about like one of the. There's a lot of whitewash. So people don't know what whitewashing is. It's when cultures that are not white adopt white racist ideology, but it's been around for so long.
Actually, it started before that because only the Anglo-Saxons were considered white, and to strengthen the white race, they added other cultures.
That's conquering. They moved over. So it's just like Egypt.
So let me finish this point and we'll go on. So because it'll take me forever. On. So the point is that Cash, when I was talking to you about being in Belize and how and going to Guatemala and seeing how Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, right, don't realize that they're practicing white racism and self-hatred when they say, look at that guat, cracking on guats. Because the reality is so harsh to deal with is that the reason why the Guatemalans that come to this country, don't look exactly and not exactly like the majority of Guatemalans in Guatemala. They speak Quiche, they practice the Native American culture, and Guatemala wants to separate itself from the image of the native savage and be embraced by the white Western world so much that they oppress their own. So this is replicated in Puerto Rico and Loíza. This is replicated to the blacks in Cuba, in Brazil. Latinos embrace white racism without realizing it and hate. So whenever a Puerto Rican or Dominican goes, oh, look at that guat, I hear in my heart, I hate my Native American heritage.
Wait, one more thing before we move on for that.
I want you to speak on this because this brother's done a lot of traveling. Can you speak on that point that I just made? Do you agree with that? Or?
I totally agree, and my insight on that, like say Guatemala, for instance, Honduras, Nicaragua, all those Central American states and countries, and there's a state inside of Guatemala and Honduras that runs along the coast called Livingston. Livingston, Guatemala is majority Garifuna. Garifuna is the African, also like a Creole African mixed slang spoken. Also, it's the African descendant people of those countries and everything, and we don't see those people. You know what I'm saying? It's a shame because
they're voiceless.
They're voiceless, and they can go up to their own people from their own country. You know what I'm saying? No matter what color, what gender, what creed or whatever, from their own country, and those Indios will not even recognize them, or those so-called I'm Spaniard descent, Spaniard descent. I'm better than yours because I'm a blanquito. You know what I'm saying? I'm a higher power type person. You know what I'm saying? They look down upon those people, but also they don't recognize because they go say something. One time in one of his songs, he said, "Before you hear me speak Spanish or any other language, all you see is a black man."
It's true, though.
It's true.
That's very true, though.
Well, I got one more comment before we move on about what you were saying.
10 comments ago.
Shut up, man. You just always gotta talk shit. Anyways, where I'm from.
The monkey thing again, is it?
No, it ain't. Yo, listen, my grandmother said we're from San Juan, but I ain't never been there. So for me, I was born in Patterson, New Jersey. That's all I know.
Jersey!
So,
Jersey in the building!
So then this is what I was going to get at out there.
Where you stand?
Joe Budden.
Okay.
I'm all about Joe Budden.
He didn't saw his Fetty Wap, though.
Yeah, Fetty Wap's okay. I was with it, but Joe Budden's my nigga. Anyways, what I was trying to get out there in Patterson, if they let me talk. So y'all gonna let me talk or not? Anyways, like I was telling you out there in Patterson, I agree with you with the whole Puerto Ricans and Dominicans acting like white racists. It's true because in Patterson, listen, we used to get cleared out of high school because Puerto Ricans and Dominicans against each other. Literally, like people against each other, people calling Puerto Ricans Puerto Ricans and then Dominicans dummy and the cans. It was crazy. Like people were against each other, so it was big fights.
A lot of times it's like just somebody trying to put somebody else down to make themselves.
No, it wasn't that. It wasn't that, brother. It was a big every year. It'd be in the high school.
He's talking about, but listen, he's talking about is the rules because really what this all comes back to, it all comes back to the. You ever heard of the Jim Crow laws?
I heard.
We're not gonna get into this. We're gonna change
Jim Crow laws.
Change the subject before this nigga has a titty attack. Let's change the subject.
So while we're on, so
let's go light it up.
Pick up something.
All right.
Are we waiting on you?
So the other night, right?
Is that a Calvin Klein sweater?
I was with the prostitute, right? No, it's ostrich. You ever seen ostrich?
That nigga ain't got no damn ostrich.
This guy wears a shirt a size smaller, so it looks like he works out.
Man, this is alpaca.
That's possum fur, nigga.
Nigga, look at this guy.
Get him!
It took too long.
Get him! Calvin Klein stepson looking at
You took too long. First of all, you missed your window of time.
crack eggshell.
It took too long. You took too long. You paused
You did pause though. Like I stopped and everything. You were still like. I'll get it. Come on. Come on now. Okay. All right, bro. How about we go for a haircut together? Cause your shit looking rough, bro. You look like you just came out the fucking penitentiary. You better stop. Oh my God, you just had to.
Let's go this 360 tag, man.
These niggas don't want it, man. I was built for this, man. Oh, not see, I told you you want to get off. What was that tag team?
I don't know. It could turn into a roast session.
We can do that. That's a bad thing. That's a bad thing. John Legend's wife is a model. You know what I'm saying? John Legend's wife is a model. So you gonna call me John Legend like
Did you just reset? You just reset your disc?
Your
time is off.
I'm just missing your disc.
Your time's off.
This nigga got the smallest pair of bifocals ever made. They got the first. Nigga had the first single. He had the first single lens bifocals on. Come on, man.
2 minutes. Go ahead.
You give me 2 minutes?
2 minutes, roasting.
2 minutes of dissing?
Wait a minute!
Get him! Let him go! Give him some minutes!
Green tooth. It looked like a Ninja Turtle in your mouth.
But that's false though.
Ding ding ding! Roll on over here.
I don't have a green tooth
Your
though.
hairline starts up
so he's
here.
gonna get
You know what I'm saying? I give you 2 more minutes. You want me to give you some time? Go ahead.
Go ahead. You're talking. Go ahead.
You just see no pause.
What are you guys doing, man?
They roasting each other. I don't know what's going on.
You say
the chop shop.
Y'all niggas is
Chop shop.
Sean, go to video. Go to video. Yo, man.
Go to video. This is getting crazy.
Another news. No. You've been talking for the whole time.
No, some serious.
Por favor.
Go ahead, sir.
Cállate.
Go ahead, sir.
Cállate la boca.
John Legend.
In other news, there was a false missile alarm in Hawaii.
Oh, I heard about that. Yeah.
That's when the nigga pressed the wrong button. He was supposed to press, he was supposed to press the door buzzer. The door buzzer and the missile alarm was right there. And he pressed the door.
He didn't get fired, but they took him out of his.
He's supposed to hit the nuke button.
No, what happened was they sent missile. It was an alert. Like you know, get the alert on your phone.
Yeah.
It was an inadvertent missile alert, like a missile gonna land in Hawaii. Like oh shit, a missile.
Can you imagine how many people were in panic?
They got a missile alert. They going in the sewers and all that shit.
He was putting the kids in sewers. Yeah, he was taking the kids to get in the sewers.
Kids crying and shit.
We got a lot of Navy bases over there.
He didn't get fired, but they put him in a different place in the job. Like he can't do that no more.
He's janitor now.
Yeah. That nigga's cleaning bathrooms now.
You can't press that button and go, my bad.
Yeah, I know.
They said they fired him. They made him a janitor now.
Yeah, cleaning bathrooms.
And now they say, all the alerts, any activated alert has to go through 2 different people. So,
verified. It should always be like that. It's America, goddamn. You can put one person in.
Yeah, right.
How can that be one button?
Yeah.
I heard 2 stories about that though.
No, they didn't shoot a missile, bro.
It was this guy's trying to shoot a missile. No.
They had a missile.
It wasn't an alert. It wasn't a launch. It was an alert.
Yeah, it's an alert.
Yeah.
So my whole thing was they wanted to see how people was gonna react.
Nigga,
let's push the
shit.
So it was intentional?
Yeah, hell yeah, it had to be. So let's see what's gonna happen if we push this missile alert and we tell everybody a missile's gonna hit Hawaii. Let's see what they're gonna do.
I mean,
it could be. You could be right.
Hype around North Korea shooting missiles at.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But you know what? My whole thing about that North Korea shit is. It's like every day, like I go to work and the first thing I do, I put on that little E on the internet and they got the whole little news and shit. And every day is something new. Kim Jong-un fucking had oodles and noodles last night. He hurt his stomach and he said he's gonna tear America up. Kim Jong-un fucking was watching TV and he's mad. Kim Jong-un said fuck Trump. Every day is fucking something new. Kim Jong-un was about to
It's like, according to who? Say Kim Jong-un fuck with y'all niggas like that.
So it's like Kim Jong-un was about to press the button, but his boy held him back.
Yeah. Like chill, God. The son don't chill. Fuck out here.
So how the fuck?
It's propaganda though.
Exactly. It's like, how the fuck
niggas don't fuck with Kim Jong-un? Don't fuck with America. Who's getting the information?
You wanna know why? You know why America's
every
shit on
day?
him? Because he won't bend over like some of these other leaders in other countries and take it.
We know that. We know that. We know that.
But at the same time,
that's all it is.
At the same time, when it comes to the missiles and the ballistic missiles and shit that they have, them shits are not accurate. You know what I mean? They gonna shoot that motherfucker. That's gonna land where the fuck it's gonna land.
I'm saying, you see when they be marching, dude, they be like walking with missiles.
Yeah,
we keep them in bunkers.
That's a cultural thing when it comes to like
they like Marlon Wayne too.
Hey, yo. All right, so what we're gonna do? We're gonna go to you download that video.
All right, so we're gonna go to the break. Go to the break, right? For everybody watching this shit, the fucked up shit is that America says shit about North Korea, this and that, but niggas fuck with South Korea, right? But now North Korea and South Korea is gonna walk into the Olympics together under one flag.
That's interesting.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
How many years?
Decades. Forever.
Decades.
Well, you know what that tells you though? That just tells you that the relationship.
You know why I think that you know
why all right, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna go to a video, right? We come back, we're gonna have our guest Shynin, you know what I mean? What's the name of that video? Shine.
Retro.
What's retro? We'll go to that retro video real quick. And then we come back to the show. We're going to have our fucking guest, Shynin. Now, time back.
Tell me who you really down for. They be praying on my downfall. I'm out of shape, no Bowflex. Gotta move weight to get the pounds off. I'm next up, take the crown off. Got niggas out here letting rounds off. We gonna recruit, yeah, they following suit. Got a team full of juice, make a sound off. Only reason why they fucking with you, cause they hating on me. That's what they don't wanna see. I'm on a hoe killing spree. They don't wanna see me win, call me DJ Khaled because I got the keys. Fuck it, I'ma get it by any means. Yeah, I'm about to buzz like a bee. Contract, let me tell you the deal. Getting to it on the road like a wheel. I ain't snitching, nigga, my lip is sealed. Gave it dip because it came with the mail. I was down, your girl, throw like a pill. I be spitting out the flame like a grill. Got the juice and niggas hope that it's spill. On a mission, nigga, fuck how you feel. Ain't seen no MC Hammer. You be rolling with them scammers. I be rolling with them ain't so you know clips is on banana. That bitch from Atlanta, had to get that bitch on camera. They sleep on me like pajamas, making plays, no Joe Montana. I ain't even out here tripping, these niggas be slipping, they making it hard for me. Run up on my money frozen, I call them the rose and he taking the charge for me. Now I'm the one that's treating the niggas that's eating the same niggas starving me. Same niggas I was with when we were little, same niggas living large with me. Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up, who gon' shine with me? Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up, who in line with me? Pray the Lord got some time for me, wish he was holding a sign for me. Not everybody gonna ride for me, so I gotta get it, gotta grind for me. Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up, who gon' shine with me? Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up, who in line with me? Pray the Lord got some time for me, wish he was holding a sign for me. Not everybody gonna ride for me, so I gotta get it, gotta grind for me.
Yeah. Yo, best rapper, yes, master, scat clapper, chest tapper, set body, flesh scattered, jet and left a mess after. Sean spray rapidly, display nights to day nights to Andre Agassiz. P, Black History Month, Black and Cracker Eye, participate with the punch. The wiper heard something, she sweet knife, the king swipe, life alert buttons. Sean Price, Sean Knight, Sean Fight, Sean Sight, Sean Sight, Sean Tight, Sean Right, Sean Bright. Thinking lightning, tight, pin writing, lightning strike twice. Viking, I can see the Nina with the sight. Knife striking, fight, disliking the cycle type. Type bottle, your idol, holding the title for the night. Michael Knight call with the height inside ball. I'm not like y'all, plus I don't like y'all, pig.
Keep climbing till you reach the apex. Mountain View, sit two burners on the Pyrex. Storm 3 Qs, head crack.
cracking the dice game. Rise to the top, illuminating God's flames. Keep climbing until you reach the apex. Mountain View sick, 2 burners on the Pyrex. Throwing 3 cubes, head cracking the dice game. Rise to the top, illuminating God's flames. Slugs with a side of fries flying out the potato. Collide with cyborg, microdrone mosquitoes. Ice Kahlua cappuccino. Lil Easy Jesus. Cool foods horizon, Great Pyramid of Giza. The higher up the mountain, more treacherous the path. Older the money, more dirtier the cash. The road to power paved with casualties. Slang executioner, decapitating MCs. The Western Union saluting. Money gram, Iron Man, blue holograms moving fluid. Hash all dripping on my tree branches. Pawns get buried when the pale horse advances. Life's a chess game, a climbing the food chain. Hopping turnstiles to first class and on planes. Breaking bad, carving rhymes into blue ice. Invoking the ghost of Walter White. Keep climbing till you reach the apex. Mountain View sick, 2 burners on the Pyrex. Throwing 3 cubes, head cracking the dice game. Rise to the top, illuminating God's flames. Keep climbing until you reach the apex. Mountain View sick, 2 burners on the Pyrex. Throwing 3 cubes, head cracking the dice game. Rise to the top, illuminating God's flames.
If anything's like that,
hey, yo, we don't get no countdown.
That mic is hot. It'll pick both you guys up.
Yeah, we'll leave it like that, yeah?
We'll keep it back.
My niggas.
Yep. Right there?
If you was watching the motherfucking
so, at this, he said it right here.
You know what I'm talking about? You seen that Shynin video?
Getting busy on them, styling on them.
That's my man's right here, right next to me, man.
Rhode Island.
Everybody know who you is.
What's going on? My name's Shynin. I'm from Providence, Rhode Island, man.
Pete,
I feel like I picked the wrong seat. Y'all was kind of going crazy.
Every episode.
That's my ugly ass brother, man. You can't tell.
I'm the brother when their dad cheated with a white girl. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So how old are you? Because you look pretty young. 20?
20 years old.
Yeah?
20 years old, man. So
one of the youngest guests we've had on here.
Yeah, man.
We've had an 18-year-old, but you're one of the youngest.
Yeah, the 17-year-old, he did something. Anyway.
Yo, don't start it up again. Everyday people. Don't stop. Let the young man get his shine.
Oh, no pun intended, right?
Like that, nope.
Oh, pun was intended.
No, Mr. Legend.
So how'd you get into rapping, and man, and what got you into? What motivated you to make tracks? What's your influences, my dude?
To be honest, like I like the people from here. Like I like people from Rhode Island. I look at a lot of like Deuce, D Gomes. Like I like these guys. They kind of influenced me to step out of my shell. You know what I mean? Right. And like do something. So I kind of just jumped into it, and then that's it.
So what was it like? One of those things like as soon as you start rapping, people was like, "Yo, you nice" and shit like that.
Yeah. Like when I dropped my first, like the 187, I got a lot of good like response from that. So that was it.
It's when people were spitting your shit back to you, right? That's what you be like, damn, it's bigger than me.
Yeah, it's easy to get motivated by stuff you're naturally good at. You know what I mean? When you start being good at something, you're like, yo, niggas like this shit. Like, yo, hell yeah, gonna get you motivated.
I just kept going.
I was like,
fuck it, I might as well.
And that's it too, cause you know, say the YouTube video speak for itself. So you get what, like 3,000 views right now. You know what I'm saying?
In the first one I got 3,000. The last one I dropped, Gummo, I got like almost 6.
That shit surprised you?
It's not bad.
For like it's like my 3rd video.
Yeah. So you still in school?
Like, nah.
All right.
Do you got an education background or what's up with that?
I graduated high school. I went to college.
I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I went to college for a year, and then like I just stopped going.
So what do you want to do? You want to be the artist, or you want to be an entrepreneur with your stuff? Like what do you really want?
I want to do everything, to be honest.
So if you want to do everything, I'm gonna give you a tip on it. That's why I'm asking you.
Yeah.
Like you graduated high school and whatever.
Yeah.
If you really want to get into it, a lot of people don't agree with me, but taking music production and doing stuff for yourself to learn it yourself, it'll do you good at your age. You know what I mean? You're young, you can still get it. You know what I mean? Take that music production, run with it. You know what I mean? Because then now you know how to record yourself, you know how to produce yourself. You could entrepreneur this shit like Diddy.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I was really thinking about that, to be honest.
Yeah, and listen, I'm doing it myself. That's why I'm giving you that because the way you was talking, I could see that you was kind of like into the college thing.
You working on an album and shit?
Yeah, I'm actually working on a tape right now. It's like almost done. But I was gonna drop it like later this month.
Do you have a title?
Not yet. But I was gonna drop it later this month. But Deuce was dropping his shit, so I was like, I'm gonna wait for that to cool off because I know that shit's about to be crazy.
You got any shows booked or anything like that?
Trying
to book any shows?
Yeah, I'm trying though at the moment.
Yeah. I'll give you a tip. From artist to artist.
A lot of tips tonight, huh?
Oh yeah, hell yeah. From an artist to
Trying to wait to her first show in Miami. Now she's a fucking A&R now.
Listen, I did shows.
Just fucking with you.
Listen, from an artist to artist though, there's a big thing going on right now in Miami live venue. Sign up for that, and I promise you, you'll get your little. You know what I mean?
That's good, T.I.
So what's the competition like out in the city?
Honestly, I don't really see it.
Like you in your own lane right now.
Not
like you know
no
what I'm
cocky,
saying?
nothing like that. I respect everybody in the lane that they're in. Like I feel like everybody's good at what they do. You know what I mean? Like D Gomes is excellent at what he does.
Good competition is good competition though. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to like.
I feel like we look at it too much as competition. Like even the term Rhode Island rappers. You know what I mean? Like, we're not Rhode Island rappers. We're rappers just like any other rapper. You know what I mean? But we put that over ourselves, the Rhode Island rapper, which gets us stuck in Rhode Island. You know what I mean? So, like, we're all competing against each other. I feel like it should just be like...
Yeah, it's almost like, for instance... For example, it's almost like the Nicki Minaj and Cardi B thing.
Yeah.
No, everybody's putting them up against each other. Like two women can't coexist and rap. You know what I'm saying?
Just like anytime a white boy comes out, he's the next Eminem. It's the same. It's the same. That's the same psychology.
Yeah, it's like niggas can coexist at the same
without
time.
being competition.
Yeah, without being competition to try to take each other down. Man.
That's that mentality of separatism though.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I mean, it is at the end of the day, it's competition because like if I'm on the track with you, I want to go harder. That's just what it is. But it's not competition though. Like it's just like
that's camaraderie.
I expect you to do the same.
We do that on our team. Everybody wants to have the best. That's how the whole Wu-Tang shit was built.
That's competition. Yeah. You know what I mean? So you know what I mean. You want people to push you and make you better. You know what I mean? Like it's like playing basketball. Like you can be like 6 foot.
That's LeBron and Durant.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like you 6'5". You're not gonna 6'4", 6'5". You're not gonna be out there playing against little kids that's like little just abusing on you. That's not gonna make you better. You know what I mean? So
competition's supposed to make you better.
You want niggas to push you. Like,
that's true.
Like how when Jay-Z and Biggie was alive together. You know what I'm saying? Biggie was like Jay-Z was the only one who made me like a little nervous in the booth. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, yo, I know he's gonna kick some ill shit, so I have to step my game up, you know, to be in this nigga's level and shit.
Definitely.
And sometimes motherfuckers be like, this nigga killed that shit. I'm gonna do my shit.
Do you feel like there's any connection between the older guard of hip hop artists that are from Rhode Island, specifically Providence, and the younger cats, or do you feel like there's no connection? Like, do you feel like they interact and they build with each other, or do you?
Like the older dude from just Rhode Island.
Yeah, from Rhode Island.
Older cat.
Like we're part of the older generation because we're in our 30s.
You know,
DJ Ruckus, you know what I'm saying, Crook Rock, all the older, you know what I'm saying, there's older, you know what I'm saying, older cat, Flawless, people like that, you know what I'm saying, all the grind mode dudes, that's like the older guard, that's not the younger, like.
I feel like there should be a lot more.
But do you feel like there is?
No.
Okay.
I feel like there definitely should be though, because like even with like you see these dudes that come like talk about Lil Uzi, Lil Pump, all these dudes, they don't respect like the older generation as much,
which is completely fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, they don't respect the way they should.
Dax
does.
And that other dude, what's his name? Joey Badass.
Joey Badass.
Yeah, but you can tell in his music though.
Yeah, he's
a young cat.
He keeps.
Dave East. Dave East is a lyricist.
Yeah, but you can tell in his too. Like I'm talking about like the A rappers,
Dave East only 28.
Most of them don't respect it.
Dave East only 28.
28. I mean, but he's a little bit older than that.
He's a little bit older, but not extreme. He's
from New York. He's signing.
No, I'm saying. You said he's 20.
28.
Dave East is?
Yeah, he's a little bit older than that guys. Yeah.
How old do you think he was? Older?
24?
Maybe I thought he was like 28 or 26. He's a little. No, he's up there. He's not mad young, but he's
compared to like Little Uzi and you know 20
a little bit.
And you know them niggas
so
mad young.
As a youth, how do you feel about the rise of the, let's call it, mumble rap era, and how that applies to like because your generation is responsible for that shit.
Definitely. Yeah.
Not you, but y'all are responsible for that shit. Yeah. So how you feel about it?
Nah, you can't put that on them.
Answer the question. Answer the question.
It just happened. But at the same time,
he said it just happened. They just woke up and they was like, I'm in the school.
What you gonna do?
Migos went harder. They really was starting that Chief Keef and all that.
I was close, man.
I feel like I'm sorry. Re-ask that question.
I was saying, like, how do you feel about how do you feel about the rise and the pop? Davies is 20. I was off by a year. How do you feel about the rise of the mumble rap? Because because let me explain why I asked you this and you can answer. I asked you about it, not because I feel that everybody in your generation is responsible for it. I was making a joke, and I don't feel like you're responsible for it or that you automatically like it because you're young. But what I'm saying is that us in our 30s, we hear mumble rap, we just skip the song or say fuck that dude. You want to bag a chick? You got to deal with that shit at the party. We don't have to deal with it. So whether you like it or not, you're more forced to deal with it.
You say that, I was watching the interview, a Vlad TV interview with Mano and shit, and Vlad asked Mano about mumble rap. He was like, yo, I like some of that shit, man. And he said, and he goes like this. He was like, yo, if you're an older head and you don't like mumble rap, you ain't getting no pussy.
So that goes back. So that brings us out.
Nigga that go out to the club and hang out, you know what I'm saying?
Trying to pull up on a shorty.
Your shit.
Yeah.
You know the purpose of the mumble rap.
Yeah. Pull up on a shorty.
To turn up. And this and that.
The bottom line is, one of my favorite artists.
When they go out, all the chicks partying, they want to hear that mumble rap shit, the vibe and turn up. And if you
got a point.
That crowd,
check it out. Some of my favorite music. Some of my favorite music, right? Some of my favorite music is Dead Prez and Killer Priest. But I don't want to hear that in the club.
Nah, you can't.
So the question to you is, how do you feel about its popularity and its growth of it? Like, how do you feel about that whole mumble rap stuff? Like,
yeah, like I said, I respect everybody's lane, like everybody's individual lane.
That's a real political answer.
I feel like
why? That's how you feel.
I respect everybody's lane, whether I think they're trash or not. Like even like
just their drive.
Yeah,
right?
just like even what they did. Even though I don't like their music, I'll go watch their interviews. I'll go, you know what I mean? Because
that's good.
Because you can't give an opinion on something if you don't totally understand or watch what the fuck you're
just labeling it and being closed-minded.
Yeah. But that mumble, like a lot of it goes crazy. Like if you just listen to it, it just goes hard. Like some people just really go hard.
Like Migos, when Migos first came out, I wasn't a Migos fan.
I think they went crazy.
Check it out. When they first came out, I wasn't a Migos fan. You know what I mean? Because a lot of the dudes that do the mumble rap type shit, they don't get better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But Migos actually created a whole different style that niggas is copying, and then they actually got better.
You know they mastered the ad-libs.
Like so that you can listen to a Migos album right now compared to when they first came out, and you can see the progression.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think I heard a whole verse and he'd even swear once, and I was just like,
What was it Quavo? Because he's the one that pushing out now.
He said some shit.
I get them niggas apart. I don't know which one is real.
Wait, is Quavo Offset or the other one?
Offset and Takeoff.
Takeoff, all right,
yeah. Credit though.
You know, you know.
So but do you feel?
Why you taking that bad?
Do you feel? So do you feel like somebody your age? Do you feel like somebody your age? It would be ostracized or like shunned from your age group if you didn't support that shit?
No. I think it's a lot harder. It'll be a lot harder. If you can't find a happy medium, it'll be a lot harder to come through it. Like on some J. Cole shit. Than it would to come
all
through
the
some
time,
shit.
Like
consistently J. Cole, it'll be a lot harder. You gotta
J.
go
Cole,
crazy. You better get some crazy knowledge.
See, it's J. Cole has that verse, right?
What's that?
So pretty much like you can't touch on different things.
You gotta be diverse.
How was when you did your first verse? Remember?
Say that.
How were you when you did your first verse?
How old was I when I first wrote my first? Like when I first wrote ever. First wrote ever. I mean, my dad used to sit there and make me write raps. Like he just used to.
That's
make
dope.
Big up the Shynin's pop. That's a pop.
Shout out to Big Shine.
Big Shine.
But he used to.
Mama Shine too.
Mama Shine. Mama Shine's watching, right? Shout out to Mama Shine.
My dad used to make me like write rap. He would make me do a lot of things. Like he would make me watch like Muhammad Ali, like anything. Just make me and then write about it after.
So you're familiar with his generation.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That shit is priceless.
Just familiar with
it's priceless.
Like people that have that mind state that like, you know, I don't give a fuck. Cause a lot of motherfuckers right now, man, them niggas is like mad submissive and mad like soft. Somebody
they'll kill themselves if you call them a name.
If you don't go back and like look at motherfuckers that
it's horrible.
Like
it's horrible.
So you take somebody like I'm not even gonna use that analogy. I'm not even gonna go with it. So you know, the song. What song we played earlier? What's it called? The video.
Retro.
Yeah. What was that? How did that song come about? Where that come from?
I just heard the beat and it just
went in.
Just went. Yeah, it just went. But that was more like I have other songs that's. I let the beat take me wherever it's gonna take me. So if I'm listening to a hype beat, it's gonna be Amigos. It's gonna be like, you know what I mean. It's gonna be just lit. But if I hear something that there's some songs that just speak to me, like some beats just speak to me. You gotta write whatever, you know what I mean. Like those are the ones you're gonna be able to tell the difference. Like, oh, okay, I see where he's coming. That's, you know what I mean?
The tempo,
that's exactly what I do. You know what I'm saying? If I hear a beat, I was like, nope, I got nothing with this one. We're gonna pass this one up, no matter how hot the beat is. But I put on a certain beat, and a certain thing comes to me, like, oh, this is what I.
So you say you just take them ones, strictly those ones that speak to you, nothing else.
See, but the thing is, right? So, like, say if I passed on a beat, like, that beat don't say nothing to me, right?
Yeah.
But G's hear that beat, and if the beat says something to G's, and he be like, yo, he makes up a hook to it. And that's his idea of what he should do in that beat. And I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense to me now. Like, I can get that.
That does happen, because you can hear that's happened to me quite a few times where I won't like a beat, and then I hear one of my family members put a verse to it, and it changes my perspective. I still don't like Fistful of Crumbs beat. Mike Boston's in the background. I still don't like the Fistful of Crumbs beat.
I was gonna mention Mike Boston just for that reason.
I can't stand that beat.
Yo, nah, but listen.
I wouldn't even freestyle over that beat.
Music is a perspective kind of thing.
It is true.
And the ultimate example of that is Mike Boston's music.
Yeah.
Mike Boston's music. If he's not next to you, he can break it down to me, tell you exactly what it means. But if he's not there telling you, you can fucking paint your own picture. My picture be different from yours.
That's true.
His and his. You know?
Yeah, Mike has a very.
See, now we don't like the Fistful of Crumbs, but when I was growing up, it's not what beat is there, it's how you write to it. It don't matter the beat. Anybody could change the way of a beat, no matter what beat.
I said that. Like it.
So that's why now we don't like that beat.
And your verse, Mike Boston. Yo, your verse didn't make me like it either, but I still like it.
Fire on that. You gotta stop playing.
There's no such thing as a whack beat, really. The only thing that's a whack beat is if it's off tune, it's not mixed right, and it's not like it's But a beat that I don't like, somebody else can take it and do extraordinary things to that beat.
And they can make you like it.
Yeah,
they can make you like that song.
This is like when was the Black Album and Jay-Z had fucking Timberland in the studio. They got that video. Timberland's playing beats with him, and it's just to show the raw. But the beat before that, Jay-Z was like, nah. I forget what beat it was, and he was like, nah. And then the beat with the Ludacris. Ludacris used the same beat, murdered the shit. So those like, when it comes to that, like I love that you said that, you know what I mean? Because that's exactly the way I feel about beats, you know what I mean? Like, you got to say something to me immediately, like, yo, this should be about, you know what I mean? This would be about, and if it don't, just pass it up and go on to the next shit, you know what I mean?
So who would be your top 5 Rhode Island, since you know you see artists out there?
No particular order.
Doesn't have to be order, yeah, because that's too difficult. I get you have to stop thinking about it.
I like J Deuce. I like what D-Gome's doing recently. I love these stacks, but I feel like he got to be more consistent. But I love these stacks. Who else? I like JC. That's fine.
Yeah, he came up. Yeah, he came up.
There's this new kid that I've been watching. What's his name? Benji or something like that. There's one from Pawtucket, but there's another one that's coming up now. It's like Benji or Benjamin or something like that. But he's going crazy right now. Like,
that's crazy. I think
I want to collab with everybody, to be honest.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Make it happen now. You know what I like about this shit? Like, when niggas get popular, you know what I'm saying? They get like 2,000, a couple thousand views and all this shit. Like, yo, you want to do a track? Talk to my manager.
No, people are doing that on the show. People will do that now. People will do that on the show. Nah, people have done that on the show. People have reached out to us to be on the show, and we didn't have a space for them because we used to book. We don't do it now, but we used to book like 2-3 months in advance. So we wouldn't have room. We wouldn't have room for somebody. So there's a couple people we've given, whether they're local are calling in because we have people from other countries calling in, other states. They'll hit me up and be, or hit him up or whatever. They'll hit us up and be like, or hit up the email and be like, oh, can I be on the show? Can I be on the show? Be on the show? Like, nah, we can't. Sorry, but boom. Finally, we're gonna be on the show when we can fit them, man. We show them mad love, and even even though they're on the show afterwards, we have a policy. Even after somebody is on our show, once you come on our show, we show your videos even if you never come back. So even if you never come back on our show for 4 years, we'll still play your new videos coming out. That's our policy on the show. We don't give a fuck.
Jay Deuce is on the show. Yeah. Jay Deuce is on one of our earlier shows.
Jay Deuce was on one of our earlier shows,
one before I came in.
And we still play his videos. Anybody that's been on here, even if it was a year ago, we still play their videos when it comes out. We have that active.
That's what I like about Jay Deuce. Like, Jay Deuce gave a lot of local rappers hope. We see how he blew up. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's like, yo, I could do it, he could do it. You know what I mean? But like, on the flip coin of that is a lot of motherfuckers that don't like him because they feel like they better than him.
No, there's too many self-entitled. No, there's too many self-entitled people that think it could be me, whatever. But you know, so. What's up with you though? Like we're talking about other people. No, but Sarah, I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna get to it. So you got the project coming up. No, because I feel like because this is his interview. This is an interview. We're talking about other people. You know what I'm saying? So we're talking about other. I feel like we're talking about other people too much, and we should be talking about him. It's his interview. That's what I'm saying. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. So who's like we're talking about. We keep talking about other people. Like let's talk about you. So you got the project that's untitled coming out.
Yeah.
What is your plans moving forward after that?
After that, I want to do like throw out singles. I want to throw out a lot of singles, features. During the summertime, I got some features that I already got done that I'm gonna put a lot of money into and stuff like that. So really after this it's just a lot of promotion, trying to get into shows and stuff, because right now all I like with the singles I have and stuff like that and the tape I'm about to drop, all I'm really doing, I wasn't really looking to, I didn't honestly think I was gonna get as many views and stuff as I got. It's not much, but like a lot more than I thought I was.
It's a lot for somebody who doesn't have any major backing.
I literally have like 3 songs out right now, you know what I mean? So yeah, so right now I was just building a platform. That's it. Just like a portfolio. So after that, that's when I'm gonna look to branch out with the features and the shows and stuff like that, and try to get in the promotion and all that. And try to get like on a bigger stage. So
is there another you got any other videos coming up in the immediate future?
Yeah, I got Scheming's coming out actually. What's today? Thursday? Tomorrow. Okay. So Scheming's dropping tomorrow at 7 o'clock. So yeah, that's my next.
So you gonna shout out to Hype Man?
My what?
Your hype man?
My hype man?
Yeah, the one that be in your video. He know every word. That's what I'm saying. He know word for word, Yeah, he know every single word. I'm looking at the video right, and then I'm looking at.
Yo, that's a dope hype man.
I'm like, yo, he said everything just like you.
That's a dope hype man.
Crazy thing is, he knows my songs word for word before I do. Like literally before I do.
Sometimes we be chilling. That's always my brother, right? We be chilling together. And he be like, "Yo, who said that?" Like, nigga, I don't know. And nigga, that was you. That's my brother's my favorite hype man, because like I can listen to one of his verses, he can listen to my verses once or twice, and he already knows that shit. So when we get on stage, we gotta have a conversation. I know that he's gonna do this and I can do this and I do this, you know what I mean? So it's like that perfect, you know what I mean? That
he knows all my, like, even my unreleased stuff, like every single word.
That's actually good. It's good to have the hype man because it makes a difference.
One time I was about to spit a verse. It was a certain type of beat. As soon as I started rapping, this nigga started rapping with me. I ain't telling niggas I was gonna rap. This nigga started rapping the same verse with me and shit.
So let me ask you this question: you're from Rhode Island, but you traveled outside of the state?
Yeah.
I mean. Yeah,
you know Mardi Gras.
You know what Mardi Gras is?
Mardi Gras?
Mardi Gras.
I heard the name. I don't know nothing about
it. It's in New Orleans.
Oh yeah.
It's they throw the beans, show the titties and all that. Yeah. Your mom might be watching, so we're not gonna talk too much about that. So yeah. He ain't that grown. He got Babyface the hype man with him. He ain't that grown. Yo, so right, Cat.
On Mardi Gras on Bourbon Street.
Yeah.
And on Bourbon Street is a certain.
They're known for something.
Many establishments.
You won't get there until next year.
You'll be able to go into these when you're 21.
Bars.
Yeah. Anywhere else it's BAR. In Rhode Island it's BAZZZZ. So this is the part of this.
So yeah. Shots from the bartender, even though you're not rich yet. We won't tell nobody.
So you gotta give us them bars. You gotta take us to Bourbon Street with them bars, man. You know what I'm
This is the part of the show where you rap. Do us a favor. Do us a favor. Show the youth what you got, because we've had some older heads on here. We've had some older. They be like, I gotta rap.
They can be freestyle.
Wait a minute, I gotta rap. Yes, motherfucker. This is a rap show. You gotta rap.
Oh, you want me to announce it?
This is up to you. What you want?
Alright, I got you. Ready? I hope you know there ain't a nigga you could find as dope as me. I'm from the ocean state. You could find me by that ocean breeze. Someone to compete, you couldn't find that nigga overseas. Banging on my chest, man, I be the best to the ocean freeze. If I send my head at you, catching bullets like Ogletree.
Bring it back.
Liquid beans, rewind the gunshot.
Just pretend there's a bunch of cute chicks watching you that don't like mumble rap.
Don't like mumble.
Select those. Rewind. Bring that shit back. Let's go.
If I send my head at you, catching bullets like Ogletree, I be getting to it, I'ma make it, put that over me. I ain't gonna lie, man, it took a while to notice me, but now when I'm spitting shit, these niggas notice me. When she see me, she come and talk to me like I'm Jodeci. Now everywhere I go, she say she wanna go with me. Is that it?
Whatever you want.
You got some balls too? You got some balls?
Put a little bit on your lip.
Hold on. We gotta check it out. You don't got it. You can spit one of your joints.
Babyface the hype man.
So how about both of y'all saying that?
Babyface the hype man.
Yeah.
Do the song. Do the track. Go ahead. Come on. You got Babyface.
What's up?
That be the double face.
Yo, we on the block. We call it a tape. You know what I mean? Come on, help me out, bro. Let me get a taste. Come on,
this will be the first time ever. Y'all like that?
Let's go.
Do the whole track.
Yeah, you got
it. Come on, let's go.
Brothers on Bourbon Street.
So you do the hook.
We'll start from the thing.
The verse?
Yeah.
You go first.
I gotta go.
Ladies are watching, fellas.
Yeah, go together.
Come on, let's go. No pressure. This is people watching from a bunch of countries.
To me, the shit comes easy. Man, the rap game need me. The money it feed me. I want it all. I guess you could say that I'm greedy. Before these niggas said they hate us. Now these niggas trying to grade us. Rap niggas getting ate up. You a little nigga, get your weight up. I'm making my way up. I ain't going down because I only aim up. They fucking the game up. Niggas hating on me. They was mad that I came up. See how they change up? They be acting. I swear the persona is made up. But I tell them straight up. I don't do this for me. I'ma get my own stayed up.
I don't like to talk to the name about the money. It's holla back. I'll see you later. Just know your niggas cannot keep me down before I'm running stuck up on the paper. If cool my nigga go with the fader. I've been trying to tell you that niggas fool, not judging my play from the waiter. Yeah. Oh yeah, like my god, just some of the coochie. Told superintendent and nigga saying nigga this ain't no movie. Hey, talking about niggas you chillin' with rats. These niggas is goofy. My eyes be as old as my cars, man. I ain't talking to roofies. Ain't fucking with doozies.
Don't do this, I'm dubbing these bitches the groupies.
These niggas goofy. They gonna some niggas I'm messing with a toothy. These niggas nigga bars on jewelry. But I'm nigga and that's on the demo. I'm a bubble like a jacuzzi. I be doing it.
Nigga, I do this shit often.
Good and glossing.
I be into it, boy, then that's how I'm
flossing.
Like
I be ready in that spaghetti house saucing. Moving with caution, my niggas with it, so fuck the critics who be talking. I be sweeter for the cast though. Run it up and kid the style slow. Trying to ass for bitches tell me I'm an asshole. Young nigga call the shots though. You trying to get take a shower ho. Run it up, I need a lot more. Baby hotter than a pot though. Trying to catch a couple knots though. Got me feeling like I'm pod though. Got him running like a 5-0. Call it 187 on the block though. Need the sheets for the nachos. I be cool with my vatos. My niggas in the kitchen and they water whipping on the mission calling Pablo. White bitch for the whole gang. We about to run this a soul train. Bust it open and swallow the whole thing. Taking shots at the fist, call it Cobain. They try to conceal me. Niggas don't feel me. Don't give a fuck if you feel me. I fuck with the 40 shit. If a nigga do me dirty, y'all gon' play with it.
Yo, all I'm gonna say is, you're lucky this motherfucker was here.
Is it Mardi Gras?
He gassed you up.
Word, man. So, yo, before we go, man, let everybody know what your handles are, your social media pages.
Email, wherever they can contact you.
Yeah, man. Instagram, Shynin Thomas, ShyninThomas. Snapchat, Shynin25, SHYNIN25. Let me see. That's really all I be on. Facebook, Shynin Thomas, same thing.
Word.
Yeah,
your real first name?
That's my real name, man.
Word.
Oh, I thought it was a rap name.
I mean, it is if you want it to be.
Alright, so hold on. There's a Shynin Thomas from Dubai. This guy. Look at Shynin Thomas from Dubai.
That nigga that knows to come good to his life. Many good.
Look at his background picture. That's your cousin right there.
That nigga's a full-time goat milk. Full-time.
Well,
thanks for talking
us. Yo, can I go to Bourbon Street for it?
What do you think?
Yo. When the sun rises, I open my eyes like, hell yeah, let's do it again. I'm K-Dot. I love myself like a transformer. I'm something else. Good bill of health, pockets on grip. My mama gone, she said don't trip. Take care of your kids and their mamas too. Even when they acting like a bitch. I feel like every day is a new race. And I got a head start from the beginning. You might think that I'm cheating. At the end of the day, I'm winning. I'm laughing. I'm grinning. All the way to the cellular banks. That's what I call the bitch that I'm with. She look like her, but she ain't. Can't ain't in my vocab. I'm the first to get the last laugh. I'ma live it up until I'm dead and gone, and it hurts my taxi cab. I'ma hit the dab, hit the lab, use my phone, no pen or pad. Niggas will lie, why is you mad? So what you broke? It ain't that bad. As long as the oven's still hot, you can still get the cake up. Niggas gonna catch them vapors when you start counting them papers. I got a girl look good with no makeup. She loves to say I woke up like this. Man, when she wake up. I love when we wake up like this. You know what I'm talking about?
I got something.
I said everybody wanna be the man, look at me. Everybody wanna say you best as New Year's Eve. Nobody wanna give you this so you could breathe. They rather watch you fall than to live your dream. Look at me, look at him, look at her. We a product of this new world full of sin. How you gonna change, make it better for yourself when all you wanna do is waste time on the shelf? I be going in so far through that black hole as I travel space time like I'm in a capsule. Water with that cash roll, Bruce Lee, I dip low. I ain't gonna tip you toe, Giant Stab, let's go. I heard your best flow, I ain't impressed though. Doing like a cutthroat, you don't want no smoke. Hashtag no joke, hungry like I'm so broke. Feeling the music with a shotty like I'm low, so lose same shit, I be on the low. I bet you clown ass spitties looking bozo. Frozen to the core like my heartbeat. So cold the world will be televised through the drone of the GoPro.
Yo, can I spit something real quick? Alright. Listen, this is different when y'all are spitting, so I'ma straight get it. Lady MC, that's what I used to call me, but they call me Killer Flow cause I kill the flow. Listen, big dreaming since I was little. Started off rapping skills in the grew. So what that make me Lady MC since now? I've been waiting to shine to get mine. Making music is all in my fluid. I does it, I do it. Especially when I got the mic, they hating on me, homie, calling me a dyke. I pay no attention to the jealousy. I'm a real rapper. Did I mention? And I ain't got time to waste. And knowing your race, who better or who not, who out or am I hot? Fuck you, dog, bro. That was a freestyle game. Fuck you, dog.
Yo, listen, yo. And as I wake up, she's putting on the makeup. And I'm rolling up a fresher because I'm trying to get my bake up. I get my breakfast on, but got no time to take up, so I open up that microwave to heat the hostess cake up. The big G's came through with some such a zap. That shit hit me hard. I doffed my Knicks cap. Wax, so deadly as a matter of fact. I ate for an hour straight and then I went to take a nap. Higher than giraffe ass and borderline malnourished. So dead calling my weed man, call that nigga my florist. I'm on with my green and motherfucker full of Morris. So brother in my mind, I hear angels singing the chorus like I get an epiphany. Whenever I get that epiphany. Northern lights, crystal shine like diamonds from Tiffany's. It's a cold day in hell if you see me without the hemp with me. She stays with my side. Maybe Jane was meant for me. Yo, the mommy, y'all kind of drunk, y'all. 20 birthday, y'all niggas, y'all saying? I'm good, man. verse. Let me get verse.
All right, go ahead.
Let me get verse.
Yo, this on? Yo, can you hear it? Yo. It's time to feed my babies. Ain't no more chasing the ladies, being shady, grimy, illegally chasing the gravy. Letting the world deprave me, exalt me, appraise me, degrade me. Accepting offhanded, I'm just what the streets made me. Cause the streets didn't make me, they changed me. They tried to take my soul and break me. Hate me, love me, to snake me. And lately, I feel like an escapee, just trying to reach safety. And I'll never let them take me. I'm making the beast chase me. I'm not a victim of circumstance. Played by under the surface skins. I ain't gonna be a fucking worthless man. I'm another kind of rider. A husband, father, provider. Someone delivering what is required. Someone my son can admire. So when it comes to that fire, I don't burn. Natural selection, time to learn.
Time to shine. They said that it was past his time. They said it was past his prime. But I was a youth and I tried to shine. Tried to say it was something that was fine. I stepped a landmine to protect mine. They said it was my time, but I could feel my facility past the grind. Like, you be lost inside the mind, I'm sitting inside my station. And I'll be filled with this fire fueled by all this aggravation. I'm tired of all this talking, saying fuck this conversation.
Right.
I'm tired as president and all this racist shit in this nation trying to build a wall. Fuck y'all. This right here, that war call. Y'all talking about you ball, I'ma make your tower fall. Take it back to the age, Stone Age, locked in the cage. Like slaves that release on back from the fire, when the release on back from the cage. Back to the stage, back with the rage, back with the Bible, back with the page, back with the fire, with a cross with the gauge, filled with the power, filled with the rage. Fuck that! Tap him with the gap, with the crack, with the rap, with the scrap, with the sin, bring it back. Fuck that, I'ma bring it back to attack, I'ma bring it back to the real rap. Yeah.
Don't hurt nobody. Yo, hold up.
I can sing right after him too, you know how I get.
As loud as you go?
Yeah, that's also
wow. Oh, shit. I got my speaker too.
Go ahead with all that bullshit. Got a full clip and an attitude. Bad mix like holy water or holy water and the evil doer. You want it, nigga, I'll bring it to you. UPS, FedEx, I don't need swag cause my verse real and my beats bang like rough sex. Rough neck. Rude boy, we snooping cues, not schoolboy. I take a dose, that's two girl, that molecule, is that cool girl? Yo, world, don't exist cause I'm in my own zone, bitch. So you better watch your tone, like you been in the sun too long, bitch. My niggas ain't all there, like Lil Bron's head. Line these bitches up in their row and then I knock them down like dominoes. Exotic hoes, they love me, like common hoes, no common sense. I attack the ass like the government when I'm going in. Punishment. We run the shit and run it from the police at the same time. What time is it? I check my watch. Don't got no watch, but it's game time. Blowing grass, landmine. I call rubs in the landline. You talking about what I'm talking about, and I'm talking about some dollar signs.
Shynin, UCD, Universal Collective in the building.
You know what I'm talking about? We back here next motherfucking week.
Next week, 6:30.
We'll look at us next week.
Next week?
Yeah.
Surprise guest.
Surprise guest.
Everybody doesn't really know.
Jim
Perez.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me have you check the schedule.
Go check Shynin out, man. Go watch that motherfucking video, you know what I mean?
Part 2 of the cash.
Shop next week, you know what I'm saying?
Blip, 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 blip. Get your parking validated.
Yeah. Yo, best rapper, yes, master, scat clapper, chest tapper, set batty, flesh scattered, jet and left a mess after. Sean spray rapidly, display nice today, nice to Andre Agassiz. P, Black History Month, blacker cracker eye, participate with the punch. The wiper heard something, she sweet nice, the king swipe, life alert buttons. Sean Price, Sean Nice, Sean Fight, Sean Sight, Sean Sight, Sean Tight, Sean Right, Sean Bright. Do you like it tight, pin right, like me strike twice. Fighting I can see the Nina with the sight. Knife striking fight, disliking the cycle type. Type model, your idol, holding the title for the night. Michael Knight call with the height in sight, Paul. I'm not like y'all, plus I don't like y'all, pig.
Keep climbing till you reach the apex. Mountain View sit 2 burners on the Pyrex. Throwing 3 cubes, head cracking the dice game. Rise to the top, illuminating God's flames.
Keep climbing until you reach the apex. Mountain View sit 2 burners on the Pyrex. Throwing 3 cubes, head cracking the dice game. Rise to the top, illuminating God's flames. Slugs with a side of fries flying out the potato. Collide with cyborg, microdrone mosquitoes. Ice Kahlua cappuccino. Lil Easy Jesus. Cool foods horizon, Great Pyramid of Giza. The higher up the mountain, more treacherous the path. Older the money, more dirtier the cash. The road to power paved with casualties. Slang executioner, decapitating MCs. The Western Union saluting. Money gram, Iron Man, blue holograms moving fluid. Hash all dripping on my tree branches. Pawns get buried when the pale horse advances. Life's a chess game, a climbing the food chain. Hopping turnstiles to first class and on planes. Breaking bad, carving rhymes into blue ice. Invoking the ghost to walk the white.
Keep climbing till you reach the apex. Mountain View sit 2 burners on the Pyrex. Throwing 3 cubes, head cracking the dice game. Rise to the top, illuminating God's flames.
Keep climbing until you reach the apex. Mountain View sit 2 burners on the Pyrex. Throwing 3 cubes, head cracking the dice game. Rise to the top, illuminating God's flames.